you glow, queen, glow.
So I just wanted to record this video as clarification about my previous video. If you haven't watched it, it's the video titled "You Are Not Alone: Domestic Violence Victims and Survivors." If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. But for those of you who have watched it and have reached out or commented, I receive all of you guys' warm wishes and words of encouragement and all of the good and positive energy I've been receiving. I truly and wholeheartedly appreciate it all. I just also want to point out that that video was just me sharing a part of my healing journey that I normally do not share. So I don't want anyone to think that that is a typical day for me, because it's not. That day I just happened to have been affected by two triggers that came at me so unexpectedly. Because certain things has been coming up for me lately, those triggers kind of went a little deeper than it probably would have at a different time. So everything I said and felt in that video was 1,000% true then and now. However, I just want people to know that I am truly the happiest I've been in my life. Like, all of that aside, I am genuinely happy, and it's because I'm doing the work to heal. I go to therapy. I acknowledge all of the feelings that come up. And that's not to say that every day is peaches and cream and butterflies. It's not. I have hard days. However, through the work that I'm doing, through therapy, I am learning how to handle those hard days in the healthiest way possible, so that it doesn't take me into a space where I am crying all day, or I'm in bed and can't get out and I can't function because so much is consuming me to the point where I am not able to get through my day. That is not the case at all. Although at one point that was my reality way more often, right now it's not. In fact, in my therapy session a couple days ago, I had to point out that that was really unexpected for me, because I was fine. I was literally fine 1 minute and in tears the next. And that's because when we go through traumatic experience, our body remembers that everything, especially as women, our womb remembers everything. We hold everything in our sacral center, in our womb. So when certain things happen, maybe you hear a song or see a TV show like what happened to me, or somebody do or say something, that trigger can activate those feelings and emotions that your body is holding on to. And that's pretty much what happened to me that day. Watching that TV show and seeing the acts of domestic violence taking place took me back to that same space where I remembered how it felt to be getting choked and my head slammed and all of those things. And see, like right now I can talk about it and I'm not in tears, but in that moment in time I was, because that trigger was there and active and very real. I just want everyone to know that I am happily healing, okay? I don't know if any of that makes sense to anybody, but I am happily healing. And healing is not always, scratch that. Healing is actually very uncomfortable. It's ugly. It's even painful. But it's when you get on the other side of that you can look back and just be like, wow, my journey was so beautiful, because look at where I am now. So that video showed the ugly, uncomfortable, painful part of my healing. Because usually I do that in private, and then I'll come on camera like this and just talk about an experience that I had. But I wanted to show a more vulnerable side of my healing journey, especially now as October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, just to shed light on what victims or survivors of domestic violence have to live with. Healing is continuous. It does not end. It could be 10 years from now and something happened that triggers me and I'm sitting down crying thinking about what happened to me. But does it mean that I'm going to sit in that space and stay in that space? No, it means that I'm going to allow myself to face, feel, and release all of those emotions and then move forward. And that's what I did that night. I was sitting in the car and I allowed myself to cry. I allowed myself to feel everything I was feeling in that moment. And then I took some deep breaths and I remembered that I am alive and well and safe. And then I continued my night. And I journal. I write out all of my thoughts and my feelings. I have things that I do to help me through that process in the most healthy and efficient way. And that is why I could say I am happily healing. Because even in those ugly moments, I am happy, you know? And I hope this video also inspires anyone out there who is struggling with their journey, their healing journey, to know that keep doing the work. Keep doing the work no matter how uncomfortable, hard, or ugly it gets. Keep doing the work, because at some point, you're going to come out on the other side of it and be able to look back and see the beauty in your journey. Even when those times pop up, because they will always come up, you're going to be able to thrive through them. And you're not going to allow it to consume you to the point where you're in a dark space. I would always encourage women to do not dismiss their feelings or emotions. That does no good for your healing journey, for your health, for your mental health, your physical health, nothing. So I just want to inspire everyone, no matter what type of healing journey you're on, whether you're healing from trauma, a dis-ease, any type of abuse, just know to keep going, keep doing the work, seek help, go to therapy, journal, meditate, deep breathe, exercise, yoga, like take care of yourself. Self-care is self-love. So that is all. To all of my melanated women, protect your womb by any means necessary. And to everybody watching, protect your peace by any means necessary. I wish you all love, light, and prosperity, and you will see me in my next video. Oh, so also, I know I've been posting my Bali trip vlogs, and I think there's like 4 of them up right now. My Bali trip vlogs are over. The last one was the last one for Bali, but I do have 2 more vlogs pertaining to my trip to post, but those are the portion of me being in Thailand. So I have one while in Bangkok, and then I have another one which would be much longer, of when I was in Chiang Mai, because I was in Chiang Mai much longer than I was in Bangkok. So it's taking me forever to get through that part of this whole vlog thing with my trip, because it's so much footage. It's so much footage, so it's taking me so long to edit. And that last video I had to edit twice, and it was not fun. I decided to not stop myself from posting videos in between that. You're most likely seeing this now before I even put up that one. The series is almost over. It's coming to an end, I promise. I know it seems long-winded. I've been back from that trip since August. We're in October, but I'm gonna get through it. I don't care how old a video is. If I want to post it, I'm gonna post it. And if y'all want to watch it, y'all gonna watch it. And if you don't. But to everyone who's been reaching out to me and sending all of your love and positive energy, I receive it, I embrace it, and I appreciate it.
Sit on the throne, queen. Know you got that goddess energy. Sing your soul, queen. Manifesting your reality.